My name is Wilhelm Schmid and I'm the happy CEO of a beautiful brand called Lange Söhne. I think that's the most difficult question you can ask, because what is a good watch? If you have the most elegant watch on a trip into the ocean diving, that's not a good watch, because for that purpose it's the wrong watch. So I think a good watch is the watch that's right for that moment, right for that purpose. And if you then have the best available, the most distinctive, I think that's then even a perfect watch. There is no German and there is no Swiss watchmaking. Let's think about it. I mean, they produce probably, what, 500,000 watches a year? So obviously they're not all the same. I think there is high-end watchmaking and there's other watchmaking. That's a very German thing, you know. Instead of leaving the mistakes for the customer, we try to get them out of the system whilst the watch is still with us. So what happens is we assemble the movement. Once it's perfectly there, it goes through tests. If it passes the test successful, we completely disassemble it, we clean it, we put the final decoration on, and then we assemble it again and it goes through the whole test work again. Why? First of all, we get perfect decorations on the watch without scratching it later on. And secondly, we minimize the return quote of watches, because most likely all the mistakes will happen whilst we still have the watch. I think watch collectors want watches that are unique, distinctive. I believe they also want that these watches carry their value. And they want it to be reliable in many ways. Reliable means reliable, you wear it, robust enough to use it every day, but also reliable if the watch eventually has a problem, there's always somebody that can rectify the problem, even in 100 years from now on. I think that's what collectors ultimately want. Creativity is using something which has been there for a long time and make a new interpretation of it. You know, watchmaking is about minimizing things that we invented 250 years ago. But if you look in today's environment, you will find so many different executions of watches in so many different ways that I think is creativity. Work with what you have, but make it different. I believe as long as people want to personalize what they have, as long as people want to be seen as individuals, as long as people understand the sustainable business model, there will be a very, very bright future for high-end watchmaking.